Hey guys, it's the nerd half of this Nerdverse duo, and today I'm doing something a little different. So let's get controversial and talk about the hills that I am willing to die on. What I mean by that is that there are certain point of views that I have about certain characters or things that I will fight you to the death on to prove that I am right. Hills I'll die on. Also, disclaimer, I'm not trying to actually start a fight with you guys. I'm up for a civil conversation, but I mean no disrespect. If these are some of your favourite characters or you don't like these ideas, like, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. These are mine, and these are the ones that I feel strongly about. So let's just start with the one I'm probably most passionate about, because I am just so mad. And that is, Snape was a terrible person. If you don't know, Severus Snape, character from Harry Potter, horrible human being, not a hero. Will fight you. I will agree that he did some good things in his life, but that does not make him a good person. A good person doesn't bully 11-year-old children. A good person doesn't become someone's worst nightmare, even though his parents were tortured to insanity. Yes, I'm talking about Neville. I had a friend of mine try and justify that Snape was a good person. And I was like, but he was a terrible person to Harry. And he was like, oh yeah, but he was just like, had to play the part for Voldemort. And I was like, alright, what about telling Hermione that her teeth were horrible and that when she had massive teeth he saw no difference to the fact that she permanently changed how she looked? Harry was abused by his aunt and uncle, and then by Snape. You're telling me Snape gave a shit about Harry? I don't think so. I think he gave a shit about Lily. And that's another thing. His love for Lily was creepy and unhelpful, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. There is so much to discuss when talking about why I hate Snape. You can like him as a character, and I like what he did for the plot. Like, it all made sense and it was great. But you come into my house and you tell me that Snape is a good person, I will fight you to the death. I will die on this hill, and I will die knowing that I'm right. Another hill that I'm willing to die on is less of a controversial one, and it's Percy isn't an idiot. I see everywhere that Percy is like this dumb idiot who like doesn't know anything and stuff, but I'm like, guys, he's not an idiot. He's actually really smart. He's just not smart in the same way that Annabeth is necessarily smart. But he's still really intelligent. And you see it so much through his point of view in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. When it's his point of view, yeah, he's really self-deprecating, which probably takes away from the fact that he figures things out really well. And he's really smart. I mean, he's good in battle. He can handle himself without Annabeth. And everyone's always like, oh, without Annabeth he would get lost in his own house. Like, no, like, he's an intelligent person. He's not going to get lost doing something. Like, he can handle life on his own. He doesn't need a babysitter. He's smart and intelligent. And I am so sick of people headcanning him as this, like, dumb motherfucker, because he's really not. Can we stop making Percy out to be an idiot? Because I am over it. I will die protecting Percy from this slander of his name. My voice just went really weird. I sounded much more emotional than I actually am. Know that I'm filming this in sort of like a light-hearted way. And so, like, even if I yell, I'm actually not mad. Because it sounds like I am. This one is a fairly new hill that I'm willing to die on. And from what I gather, I'm pretty sure Karina will die on it with me. Will fight with me. And that is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. A book you may have heard of. It's this one. This one here. His new one. His newest one. Slight spoilers for that, by the way. The best friend in that book was just the worst. and I hate her, and I really wish they weren't friends at the end. Like, if you've read the book, the moment in the car at the end, near the end, where they have that fight, did you not just hate that friend? I don't even care what her name is anymore. She was just the worst. And I'm like, I get that maybe she has her own problems and she's sick of, like, our protagonist not being there for her problems. Like, I get that. But if your friendship is a toxic friendship, leave the friendship. Like, I don't understand why she stayed in the friendship if she was so unhappy being her friend that she vented and was a bitch about it. I'm just so over it. Like, why is that something that happened? Why are they friends in the end? Like, it would have been much more satisfying if they weren't friends, because high school friends aren't always forever, and they didn't need to be. Like, I don't care if they've been friends since they were kids. Like, if you're holding that level of resentment towards someone, stop being their friend. It just, that one genuinely frustrates me, and there's not a lot that I can do about it. And I don't know what people's general opinions of the character are, because I haven't really looked. But for me, I really wish they weren't friends at the end. Like, it's just so ridiculously annoying. Another hill I'll die on is an interesting one. It's less like, it's, I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like something like textually is true, because textually it's actually not true. But I'm punching canon in the face, and I'm taking over. So, this book series behind me, Throne of Glass, yes. Sarah J. Maas. You may know the series, and if you know the series, you probably also know that everyone in the book is white. In my head, they are not. Probably the only white person is probably Selena, only because it's constantly shoved in your face that she is white. But all the others, I kind of skipped over the character description. That's the thing I do for some reason, apparently. And I just always assumed that they were people of colour. Nehemia, absolutely. These are my opinions. This is less hills I'll die on and just, like, I guess, opinions now. But Nehemia in my mind is black, and always, since I met her, that's just how I saw her. Cole, I think, is like Hispanic. I know it's Kale, but I'm calling him Cole, okay? And me and my friend were talking. We think Dorian is like mixed. Like, his dad's white because, like, God, does he act white. But, like, in my head, as I've been meeting all of these new characters in the Throne of Glass series, I'm just picturing them all as being people of colour. Like, the Fae are people of colour. I don't know why they would be white. Why would they be white? That makes no sense. And then, like, Tower of Dawn, like, everyone in Tower of Dawn is a person of colour. Like, there's not one white person in Tower of Dawn. I'm just saying. And because Sarah J. Maas doesn't give the representation, I'm making it myself. And it may not be super accurate, but I don't care. And I hope if they ever do make the TV show, that they do make them people of colour. Like, that's something that I really want, because it wouldn't make sense for them all to be white. It just wouldn't. So that one was sort of less of a hill I'll die on, and more like I've killed Sarah J. Maas and taken over, and I'm giving the reins to all of us to do whatever we want, to see them how we want to see them, and forget the whitewashing of every single person in the series. Why are they all white? Like, I get that Sarah J. Maas is white, but, like, how hard would it be to just be like, hey, this is a fantasy world, so it would stand to reason that lots of people are people of colour. Yes, that is a hill I'll die on, apparently. Less book related and more just fanfiction isn't lazy writing. That's something I will die on. I think fanfiction is a great way to get into writing, it's a great way to practice writing, and there are some really amazing stories out there This one's like less energetic because I just did like an oral presentation on this for uni, which is why it's in my head. But fanfiction isn't lazy writing. It's not. And I really wish people would stop seeing fanfiction in like this negative light because it's so amazing. And I think I'm gonna stop there because I've been rambling for so long about all of these things. So I guess I'm done. Those are the hills that I can think of that I'll die on. What are some of the hills that you guys will die on? I want to know what are some of your strong opinions that no one will be able to shake because you know that you're right. Like, I'm always open for an open discussion. So like, if there's something that I've said and you're like, actually, due to this, that can't be true, I'm open to hearing it. But chances are I'm probably going to be stubborn and be like, no, Percy's not an idiot. But if you have, you know, something that refutes my claims, let me know. Because I want to have an educated hill that I'll die on. Yeah, let me know some of yours, and don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe so you can see more from us. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!